Hi everyone, welcome back to GRIF-FINds. So today we are back out once again to the Derbyshire ploughed field. Now, if you can look back a couple of weeks ago, I found 2 gold coins in this field. And then we didn't really do much after that. We went into the other fields with Andrew. And luckily the farmer who we've spoken to says this isn't going to be seeded in about a week or so. So we're here today to try and find if we can find any more. Because the last gold coin we found, we had like 5 minutes left before we had to leave. Because literally we had found it just before. So there's got to be more. I really hope there is. But you never know. There might not be, but that's what we're here to find out. We're going to give it a good go. I've got the Manticore with the M9 as always. Mum's on the Deus too. She's here as well. But yeah, give it a go. Got the chest mount, got some drink, some protein bars. Let's crack in because we're always missing the signals. And I want to see if we've missed those signals. Could it be another? You never know. Let's do this. I also want to say, because I don't do this often, a massive thank you to all of you guys for watching and for the massive support shown to me lately after my gold has been found, because the comments have been so nice, so heartwarming. It really is, just makes me so happy. So thank you so much for the really nice kind words. You know who you are, so thank you ever so much, because without you guys I don't know where I would be. So thank you ever so much. Alright, so the car's just there. We've literally just walked into the field, haven't we, Mum? Yeah. And I've got a 17, and that is the most like Hammered-esque button I think I've ever seen. There's even a rim. Like you can even inside rim into that. That is just so mean.
Oh,
so
crikey.
Look at that.
Oh yeah,
I saw that and I thought, oh, I've got a rim to it. It's gonna be it's gonna be something. I'm not sure now. That is absolutely a plonker. And then I walked over to Mum, and she had what kind of signal numbers was this?
About a 50.
And she got a 50. So you want to pick it up and have a look?
Yeah, I thought it was a button, didn't we? We looked at it with, oh, it's a button, another button. But it really feels really super thin. So look how thin that is. How thin it is.
Good. Button?
I think it probably is, but it's just very thin.
Probably a button.
Yeah, look, you can see the shank.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah, button.
How thin is that?
Very nice. So, yeah, first coin of the day. Woohoo! Who is this? 1862. So you know this can be. It's a Victoria. There's so many Victorias in this field. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Bunhead, I think. 1860. We're getting a lot of 1860s in this. I think 1860 was silver, 70. I'm not sure, but a lot of Victoria bunheads and that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Let's carry on. Well, that's the first coin of the day. Get in.
Okay, so only been in the field for about 20 minutes, if that. So got some lovely little signals, and mostly buttons actually, but this is my next one. Boomed at me, absolutely boomed. And so I think we're looking here at a lead weight. Look at that. It's a beaut, isn't it? I was looking to see if it got anything in detail on it, but I don't think it has. But yeah, a lovely, how circular that is, lead weight.
I have to admit, folks, this is definitely a meanie button. So I saw that edge, and I'm like, could be a silver coin. And then I see the colour, the green colour there, and I'm like, oh, it shattered my dreams. But yeah, a button. That was an absolute meanie. But yeah, I found that, and earlier on found that little like hammered looking like rim button thing. But yeah, sun's coming out now, so warming up a little. Let's keep on going. Okay, so another find, and it's just there. I've already picked it up. I've already seen what it is, and I think it might be a bag seal. Yes, it is. A bag seal, look. That's pretty cool. Probably not that old, but still a lead artifact. You know how much I love my lead artifacts. Brilliant. Let's carry on. Woohoo!
Okay, Okay, so this is my first coin of the day. So an hour in, and here it is. What's going on there? Let's have a look at it. All right. What have we got? What have we got? Oh, sunshine. Get a lot of Vickies. This looks to be a Vicky. Let's just have a look. Can I see? Yay! There she is. Beautiful. A Vicky Bunhead. There we go. That is really nice. Glinting in the sunshine. Not bad at all. Yes, we're getting a lot of Victorias around here. Certainly are, and certainly that was I'm in the area where Henry found his 2 gold coins, and they were Victorias as well. So yeah, we're definitely in that kind of era, shall we say, around here. So me and Henry are just gridding at the moment before the farmer comes and slurries it, which is imminent really. He's just been put off a little bit by the recent weather, but so we're making the most of it. Whilst the weather is on our side, obviously not on the side of the farmers, unfortunately for him. So so there we go. Right, on to the next.
All right, so I've got a lovely little target here. $26, $27. What's he gonna be? What's he gonna be? Button? Yeah. It's quite a heavy one though. Yeah, button. Let's carry on. Get in. I've got the same sort of numbers again, 35, 34. We're always missing signals. $34. Oh. It's a coin. What is that? Is that a halfpenny? It is. So this one here, I think it's a George III, is looking right. The tiny little head, probably 1806, 1807, something like that. But yep, pretty cool coin. Really cool find here. I found a lead. Something. Is it? This isn't a. Oh, what's it called? Cufflink, is it? It's lead, and it's got like a thing, like the dirt in the middle here will come out, and that's the bottom of it, and maybe it goes in. I'm not sure. It looks pretty cool. Let me just give it a clean up and I'll come back to you. So here it is, look. Yeah, it's got some fancy detail there, and it's got no inside. So maybe, I don't know what that is. Maybe a cufflink or a button, or yeah, I'm not sure at all. But it's definitely lead. Right, quite weighty, quite heavy. Right, off we trot. That's pretty cool. Any ideas? Put it down in the comments down below. Wicked.
There's Henry, just there, look. Beautiful blue sky. Gorgeous digging day. And this is my next find. It's a lead polo mint. Kidding. There we go. Let's get the sunshine on it because it's just a lovely day. Look at that. Teeny tiny. Now I'm used to getting these and the bespindle whirls. That's tiny. So not sure whether that is something like that, a lead weight, though it's not very heavy, or indeed some kind of token of such. But yeah, there we go. It's so windy and cold. Are you cold, Henry?
A little bit.
Just a little bit. What have you got?
I've got some fresh homemade bread that Lucy has kindly made.
So Lucy's...
I've also got some
yeah.
banana bread as well.
So she made that too?
Yeah, she made that as well. Quite lovely as well.
Zoom in.
We've also got some cheese.
So in cheese and bread, aren't we?
Protein bars.
Yeah.
Racer bars.
Yeah.
We've just hands wiped us, so we're
yeah.
ready to dig in.
We're ready to dig in. All right.
Alright, so I've got a signal here. And it's a little bit scratchy. The line isn't the best, but it sounds alright. Let me just turn the volume. It's very windy now. It looks a lot better than it did earlier. Possibly because I've just taken my spade out of where I've left it to mark it. Oh, I see it. What is that? That's huge. Oh, I know what that is. It's like a something for like something. Can't get the words out of my mouth. It's like a bronzy sort of rivety thing, like spin on taps and stuff. Like you find these in the kitchen and stuff like that. So yeah, whatever these are, quite modern, not too old. Let's carry on. So I've just gone and found that. How cool is that? A little star thing. Then we're just going to get my spray. Take the cap off with one hand. But there's pretty cool. Don't know what it is. Let's get that clean up together. What is that? That is pretty cool. That is probably my favourite find I found today. Don't know how old. I wouldn't imagine it would be that old. It's coming apart in my hands. Be really careful, but if that's ring and dot, that might be quite old. Yeah, ring and dot that looks like, but then the star around it doesn't look. Yeah, I don't know. It looks old, but I don't know what old. Any ideas? Do let me know. Put it down in the comments down below, and I will get back to them.
Oh, wind has really got up. It's very, very windy at the moment. Look at this. Ta-da! There we go. That's my latest find. It's jolly nice. I do like getting things like this. Always trying to work out what they are, what they've been used for. Pretty solid, to be fair. Pretty solid. Right, off we trot. So not far from literally where I've just found my other signal, just there, literally standing on it. Bit bloppy, 20s, 22, 23 I think it was. Ooh, button I think I've just seen it pop out. Yep, they got a design on it. Bloody motorbikes, honestly. They are my worst nightmare, but that's just a button. Let's carry on. So I apologise if you guys can hear wind noise or the stupid motorbikes. Yeah, if any of you are like a motorbike people yourselves, can you tell me like why do they like go past while I'm recording all the time? Or yeah, just like that. Bit bloppy. 24 sensitivity. Let's keep on going. So I'm sort of like zigzagging this field, and then I'll do it a different direction, and then I'll do it a different direction, and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, I think I hit a little hotspot earlier. Yeah, nice and quiet now. Nice and quiet now. I've turned down the sensitivity. Just the little bluff every now and then. No, that's getting cut out. I feel like I'm inclined to find out what this is. I think it'll be a nail, but yeah, the top of a nail, I think it is, the head of the nail. So when it was facing up, that's when it gave a nice signal, and when the signals hit from the sideways, it gave a little bloppy signal. So yeah, go with your gut instincts. If you originally think it's a bad sort of signal, don't dig it. Trust the screen, trust the metal detector more than your own. Because this machine is very advanced, so trust it, and yeah, you won't mess up. I guarantee you that. Need to make sure I stay to this farther side.
over here. So stay with me here. Really, really bitty 16, and it's just there. And I have already picked this up, and I have just wiped it underneath. Because when I first saw that, I thought just a bit of tat. However, move you in the wind. I'm going to put my camera down actually. I'm going to put the tripod down so we can like hold it with both hands and just properly show you. Bear with me. Right. So that looks like a tail to me. Which, if that's a fin, which it is, that looks like a fibula. I think that's a fibula brooch. It doesn't. I've never seen one like this before, but it definitely looks like a tail, which has come down. I don't know. That's the catch. There. I think that is one. You know. It's got silver gilt on it, which isn't bad because they did have silver gilt and stuff. That might be the catch just there. And then the bottom would be a fin. I think that might be part of a fibula. Not 100% sure, but it does have some kind of similarities. I'll have to check with a few others, maybe put it on Facebook or something like that. I still might not know by the time I edit this video. So if you guys know at all, please do put it in the comments. It would really help me. But yeah, it's really interesting. Like, I do know they put silver gilt on stuff because I remember the first ever brooch my dad ever found, they had silver chrome, a silver patina on his brooch. It was a dolphin type brooch. This one isn't definitely not a dolphin type. If it is one, I just don't know. It looks really old, really old. It's bronze as well. Right, that is fantastic, if it is. Got a really nice high-pitched signal here. Can't be a silver. That'd be awesome. 90. It's pretty high. 93. Come on. See an edge. It's very thick. It's very thick. So here it is. I've given it a little bit of a gentle brush with the S&D brush, and I'm not sure. It's way too perfect circular to be a Roman coin, I think. I can see someone looking left. I'm pretty sure. It's very, very thick. Maybe out of the wind, but I'm not too sure what it could be. Might say a farthing, maybe. Early farthing for like maybe a William or a George II, but I'm just not. It just seems a little bit too perfect to be a Roman coin, if that makes sense. But yeah, definitely someone's nose there looking left, just end of my shadow. It's weird. Very cool find. Right, let's carry on. Got a nice signal here. A large 60-70. What's there? Probably a big piece of lead or a big moo tube or something, maybe. High 90s now. Yeah, this is a very weird signal. It's jumpy, very jumpy. Probably a piece of lead or something. High 90s, still at high 90s, which may be a good sign, I'm not sure. Deep. I don't like it when it's deep and it sounds close to the surface, because usually when it sounds like it's close to the surface before you dig a hole and then it sounds deep when you've dug it, it's usually a big piece of aluminium or something big. Is that it? Nope, can't see it. Yep, told you. Humongous piece of lead. In fact, that could even be a lead ingot. Do you get lead ingots? I think you do. So perfectly round, like kind of ingot shape. Is that a lead ingot? Do they even get lead ingots? No, you can get silver and gold ones. Just don't know. This is one. Looks like one though. That's a pretty cool find though. Massive piece of lead. Gives me a hope that if we're missing these kind of signals, we're missing others. So let's carry on. Come on. There's definitely more here. Very high numbers. Come on. See it? It's a coin or something just there. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Let's get it onto the other camera. I wonder what this is. There's someone there. I think I just saw Britannia sat down. I think that's what I can see. You see Britannia sat down there? I think so, and then that must mean that someone is here looking either left or right. I think that's the George V. They don't come up like this. Maybe a George VI it might be. Can we get a date off that? Is it 1880? Or is it 1980? It could even be an Elizabeth. Pre-decimal. I really am not sure. I'm really confused with this one. Not sure at all. But it's a coin and it's got Britannia with 81 on it. So, yeah. Lovely little find. Let's keep on going. Woohoo!
Okay folks, so here's my latest find. Look at that. I've cleaned it up, so I've got it out the hole here. That was absolutely booming. 99 on the Deus too. There we can see, there's the head, and if I turn it over, you can see a harp. Whoops, there we go. And you see that? This is a Hibernian. I got it the right way round. There we go. A Hibernian coin. Absolutely beautiful. Look how thick it is. I think it's a George. I think it's George III. Beautiful. Really happy with that. Absolute stonker. Right, let's see if we can go and find some more. On to the road. My very last signal. We're almost at the end of the day now, and I'm hoping this is going to be some kind of lead token. Really hoping. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a brush. Just no easy thing to do when you're holding the camera at the same time, as I've just realised. Brush it a little bit. Yeah, I can see some markings. Sorry, my camera works terrible. I can definitely see some markings. Can you see it there? Yeah, without even brushing it, look, very much. Yes, oh, I'm so happy about that. That has really, really finished my day off absolutely superbly. The thing is with these things, with lead tokens and things like that, you don't have to brush them very much. Having some of the mud on actually adds to it. It just looks so cool. Isn't that lovely? So you can see some of the design coming through, look. Beautiful. Oh, that is so good. So just one-sided pattern, blank on the other side, bits missing. But there we go. Lead token. Beautiful.
Alright guys, potential coin. It's here. It was really high. It was like in the 90s. Early? No, late. Modern. Don't know what that is. Apologies if you can hear any wind. Modern 2p. Thought it was a modern, had that sort of colour. Yeah, modern 2p. Alright, so I've just gone and found this. And that looks like, to me, like the top of a strap end. Literally is right near the top of the field, near the car. And I'm trying to work out if it's got any detail on, because actually in this exact area, before this was ploughed, ages ago, my first ever Saxon find was a little Saxon strap end, and since going to the, it's actually come back to the flow from that, it's come back from the flow recently, and it's been coming with the Saxon. Really motorbikes, go away. And yeah, so this could be a part of it, or a different one, but it definitely got that old misshapen look to it, you know, like one of those circle things that are bigger than the other, so it's definitely crude and very misshapen, bronze, and the back of it has been sort of corroded at the back. But yeah, really old, that, really interesting. Wow. Like all good things must come to an end, today's trip is fortunately just about to come to an end. Although one last really cool find is this nice old button, and I can tell it's old just by the look, the thickness, and of course there's a motorbike when I'm recording. But yeah, love a little pattern there. It's definitely button porn, isn't it, Dan? But yeah, some really nice squiggles and some bits and bobs. But yeah, pretty cool. Hopefully I get like one more signal before we do an outro. But yeah, nice. Maybe that wasn't the last one. Right near the entrance, it's a coin-like thing. It was really high. Apologies for road noise. But yeah, it's a coin. Woohoo! Looking right, so I'm thinking it is going to be a George III. Yeah, an early one, so probably like high 70s, late 70s, something like that. Any detail on the back? Yeah, a little bit detail. Yep, 17 something 6, I think. But yep, another coin for the pot. We've had such a massive coin hunt on the Deus, on the Manticore today. It's been crazy, absolute crazy. Let's go. Alright, so unfortunately we had a minor problem with the microphone, so we're doing a little bit of a roundup to show you some of the finds that we didn't manage to get the sound on. Particularly this find here. Mum, would you like to point out what this is?
Yeah, so that's my lovely Roman coin. Very, very crusty, but yeah, when we pulled it out, we could really see that it was, because it was just not very circular, incredibly thick, and yeah, very, very toasty.
Very, very toasty, but look at that. And Mum find that was your star find of the day, you reckon?
Yeah, I think it was.
Your star find of the day?
Yeah.
Another one of Mum's star finds of the day was this. I think in the video she said this was a George III. Yeah. This is actually a George IV, which I've never found one of these before. George IV didn't reign for long, so even that said is pretty cool. And it's also a Hibernia, not halfpenny, but a penny. Yeah, absolutely. So it's a George IV Hibernia penny. So that is an absolute awesome find. Well done, Mum. Thank you. She found a couple other coins there as well. Actually also found this lead token, which I think is cross and pellet, I believe. That's like really cool. I found loads of coins, particularly one of my favourite finds, which you'll see in the outro. We'll talk about in the outro, is this George III farthing. How cool is that? I don't find many George III's farthings, or farthings at all. For some reason this one I found quite a bit. But this farthing here in particular is lovely because of the detail. Like, look how much detail there is. We don't normally get them with lots of detail, do we? So this is quite unusual for us. I think you can see the date, 1806. And that's just an absolute belter of a coin. Yeah. Definitely one of my star finds of the day. I found so many others. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 coins for me. And Mum found 3 as well. That is amazing. To say we only worked a little area and we found all this is just amazing. Absolutely. So you found all the other stuff as well. Found loads of bits and bobs, musket balls, some buttons, possible silver. We need to silver test it. Some bits of spinner wheel maybe, horse bridle rings, lead weight thing.
or even a game piece. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
One of my cool finds of the day was this. I do think this is a lead ingot, which is really, really cool. As one side's flat where the base of it would have been, and it would have been poured in. So I think that's gonna be a lead ingot. That's really, really cool. All the bits and bobs for me. Some of my cooler finds, like the top of a strap end. I'm not sure what this is, but it's pretty cool. Got a nice design. A possible fibula.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about
that. Yeah, I'm not sure at all with this. Do you want to turn it over in my hand?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very interesting. I don't know what it is. Even for me, it's like I'm like 70% sure it's a fibula.
It's got a fin, hasn't it?
It's got a fin, but they've got the fin on the other way. The fin should be on the underside of this. But it's got silver gilt on the back. But then again, it has the catch at the back. If you can just see that there, if I'm seeing it right. So I'm not sure with that. We'll take that to Flo and see what she says. Maybe not sure what that is either.
Yeah.
Another cool find for me is this. It's lead and it's got some nice decoration on it. Bag seal. Again, this I wasn't able to record because the quality was just not very good. But I'll put some footage up now of this. This is just amazing.
I love that.
It's a horse brass, as you can see, and it's in the condition it's in is just fabulous. It really is. They don't come up like this, and I don't get horse brasses, even with a little bit of this much detail. So that is really, really cool, and definitely one of my best finds of today. And loads of other little buttons, specifically this one. Again, the noise broke on that one, so I couldn't really record too much of it. But look at that. Nice early. It's bronze. And yeah, absolute fantastic find. So as you can tell, we've had a brilliant time detecting in a small area, haven't we, Mum?
Oh, it's been amazing.
And yeah, couldn't really say any more to that. On to the outro.
And there you have it, everyone. What an awesome day we've had. Star finds today, probably Mum's Roman. My horse brass, yeah, that was a really nice find. And probably my George III farthing. They were awesome finds, and many, many more was found. I had some crackers, so many coins, like a coin hunt. The Manticore really did surprise me today. In an area that I thought I had done a lot since, greening the field after I found my gold, just surprised me to find this much in that sort of tiny area. So yeah, I'm completely blown away. I've had a great time, and now I'm ready for a hot chocolate and just relaxing back at home. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Shout out to Blind commenter. You're awesome, mate. Thanks so much for the support, and to everyone else, including Ella as well. You guys are amazing, so thank you so much. The support, like I said earlier, has just been phenomenal. So really, thank you everyone. It really, really does mean a lot. Anyway, I'll catch you on the next. Make sure you go and check out Dragon Detecting and MINELAB, and I'll see you at the next.